Why, hello there, YouTube. In case you see my post from a few days ago, I've just gotten 3 new all engines go motorized talking engines, and they're right next to me. So I've got Talking Thomas, Talking Kana, and lastly, and this is Talking Whiff. Don't interrupt me, Whiff. You too, Thomas and Kana. So, I'm going to be unboxing these 3. And so to start off, I'm going to start with the #1 engine himself, Thomas the Tank Engine. Thomas, I told you not to interrupt me.
#1 blue engine. That's me.
Huh. That was pretty easy. Huh. That was pretty easy. I'm just gonna put the box aside. Just need to get Thomas free on that plastic. Good thing I got my scissors. Oh, and there's a bit of plastic here on the coupling. And he's all free.
Hi, friend. Hi, friends.
But here's Thomas. This Thomas is just about the same, but with a new face.
That was fun. Hi, Cranky.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Loading and loading, lifting and loading.
Yeah, this Thomas can talk to the engines and Cranky. How cool was that? This Thomas came with 2 pieces of rolling stock. A flatbed with a tarp. It's the exact same piece of rolling stock that came with the secret agent Thomas I talked about almost a few months back. Well, yeah, I actually talked about a couple months back. It's nothing special. It's just the same piece of rolling stock that was introduced before. Oh. The tarp does not want to concentrate. And I'm just going to hold on to it like this so it just doesn't fall off. and and a blue hopper car, the exact same one that came with that that came with the latest Motorized set, a bridge to Sodor, which I talked about almost 2 weeks ago. Again, that's one of the sets that haven't been announced at the time, and now it's probably announced. So I was very lucky to get it, along with a Percy track builder bucket that came with the exclusive Muddy Percy. Thomas could have come with different pieces of rolling stock. I mean, I know last year they gave him Annie and Clarabelle, and now they gave him these two. Not the best, but it could have been better. Just gonna set Thomas to the side. And now I'm going to unbox Kana. Gonna do it the same way I did with Thomas. And never mind. And never mind. I'm just gonna do it this way.
If you need speed, I'm the best!
To set Kana free from her plastic prison. And Kana's all free.
Let's go fast! Hi, friends! Electric! Hi, Mia! What you doing?
Here's a Kana. There's the speaker. Ooh, hang on. Hang on, I got an idea. Excuse me for a moment. I got regular Kana to compare with the talking version. The back, the talking version is slightly taller than the normal Kana. Definitely taller. Well, this Kana is a bit shorter. Yeah, you can see that. This talking version of Kana is taller than the normal version of Kana right here. These two, pretty much, their faces are pretty nearly identical. Yeah, you can see that. They're nearly identical. I'm gonna put normal Kana aside and put this Kana right here. As I'm now getting to the rolling stock she comes with. A flatbed with a soda racing cup. This is actually the third soda racing cup I got. The first being from the Deliver the Wind diesel, and the second being the Soda Cup Razors Push-On Pack, which came with exclusive items like the characters like Whiff and Jiff, Verona and Frederico, and the exclusive version of Diesel. See on top, squeeze it. Guess it feels pretty sturdy. The yellow wheels. And a purple hopper car. Yes, I've gotten now I got a hopper car with a new color. That being the same color as Kana's paint job. Although I think the inclusion of the rolling stock are good, Kana could have come with, like, I don't know, like her own coaches. These aren't the best, but they're good. Well, the Kana model herself looks absolutely amazing. And so about the long couplings, to be honest, never mind. It's not that important. And for the last one, here's Talking Whiff. I've saved this one for last, and you're probably wondering, why does Whiff have a talking model of all engines? Well, to be honest, I'm not sure. But if I had to guess, I would say that Whiff is a returning favorite, and Mattel have decided to give him a motorized talking model, as opposed to the regular release, which I got right beside me, right next to me. A bit of plastic. Now to get Whiff free from his plastic prison.
Magnificent! Oh, hello, friends!
Yeah, for some reason, Whiff does not have his whistle sound. And I forgot to mention that Kana does not use her horn sound either. And I don't know about you guys, but to be honest about these long couplings, I pretty much regretted. I guess I pretty much regretted switching them out for normal couplings. And to be honest, I just don't think I just don't think switching these couplings was a good idea. Although I don't know. At the same time, I was trying to make them realistic, but I don't know. What should I do? Should I put these couplings back and onto their back onto their respective items or respective places, or should I keep switching them out for normal couplings? I want you to decide, because I don't know, I kind of regret switching them out.
Going on an invention adventure.
But yeah, I knew I shouldn't have switched them in the first place. That was my fault.
What are you doing?
I'm loading up cargo.
Yeah, Whiff can talk to the engines and Cranky too. Oh, I forgot to show Whiff. And on the side, I think there's a chicken or a rooster named Hanalope. I'm not sure which episode I'm not sure which episode this chicken's from, but maybe you guys can tell me in the comments. I have yet to watch season 2 episodes of All Engines Go. But yeah, Whiff has some nice rubbish detail on both sides, and this chicken or a rooster. And what's interesting is that this version has windows, whereas on a normal version, Whiff does not have those. On a normal release, anyway. Yeah, Whiff is just about the same size here. Although slightly taller and longer. I guess the same could be said for Kana. Set normal Whiff aside. And set this Whiff aside. And Whiff comes with its own piece of rolling stock too. Like this grayish hopper car with black wheels. A gray hopper car with black wheels. And the flatbed with perhaps one of Whiff's inventions. And what's interesting about this piece is that I think it works like. Oh wait, I believe it works like this. I believe, or I guess depending on. I guess it fits in like this. I think this piece can also fit on the normal Whiff. Let's see. And yes, it does. It does fit the normal Whiff. I wonder if this piece can also fit on other engines, like. Oh, kind of almost got away from me. Doesn't exactly fit on Thomas. I mean, it does fit, but not completely. So. I guess this piece is only for Whiff. Probably the normal version, and mainly the talking version. I think it looks better on the talking version, to be honest. I mean, it does look better. And that's the new 2023 talking motorized all engines go Thomas, Kana, and Whiff. again, you're probably asking why Whiff has a talking model of all engines. Well, I, I guess that he's a returning favorite, and that's probably why Mattel decided to make a talking model of him. If that makes sense. Anyways, here's all the plastic. And here are the boxes. I've tore it open. Thomas was pretty much the easiest. Well, that's it on the new talking all engines go with Kana and Thomas. Which talking model is your favorite? And if you're in charge of these of the toy line, what changes could you make? I know I already gave out suggestions for both Thomas and Kana, but for the talking with, I think the rolling stock he came with is perfect. I mean, recycling does fit his character. But of course, Whiff is also an inventor now. Similar to that of Victor Tanzig's Whiff and the stories of Solar Universe. But anyways, that'll do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Which talking engine is your favorite, and what changes would you like to make? And be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to comment. I've always loved to hear from you. So as always, thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.